All right, and welcome back from the weekend. Hope you had a good one. Which I guess, depending on how this gets uploaded, I'll tell you more or less when this occurred. Anyway, so today is day 8 of the weight loss journey, and it's Monday, which means it's upper body day. So we're gonna go ahead and get moving to the fit lot. It is finally starting to get a little bit cold. Yesterday we actually ended up with a little sprinkle of snow overnight. Kind of left a little dusting. You had to brush off the cars in the morning, and most surfaces that were wet were frozen. So we're starting to see the ice, which means we're also going to be performing in the ice, which means we have to be prepared for the ice. And so I don't know if any of you have paid attention, but my prior video should have shown that there are times when I wear my gloves. I think I have worn them for everything so far. So, if there's anything I haven't worn them for, it might be like push-ups or I guess like dips maybe. But in any case, pretty sure I've used them for the most part. So I hope I remembered to bring them with me today. In any case, not a whole lot. This is my fourth video, so there's not really too much to to go over yet. We are entering the second week. I guess I want to talk about how I'm handling the actual work. I ate a little crazy over the weekend. I really wasn't supposed to eat like that, but I did. And so I did. Okay. So, I ate some muffins and I had some donuts that, I probably shouldn't have had. But, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be all right. Let's see here. Yeah, so I ate some donuts, had some muffins I wasn't supposed to have. And now I'm back on track. I've been successful in staying within my window, so we're currently within the feed window from 2 to 8 p.m. It's currently, what time is it? It's some sort of time, 5:41 p.m. And my Fitbit is dying. I think it just died, so forgot to get that charged today. But I did a whole bunch today, so I'm a little bit worn out already. Pre-workout is still like working to kick in, but it'll kick in here in about 5-10 minutes or so. But to be honest, and here's the thing, since I started this challenge, I haven't weighed myself yet. I'm gonna get to regular weigh-ins tomorrow. I didn't want to today because I knew based on how bloated I am and everything that I haven't really changed any weight. That or I gained it all back with the weekend's eating, which was apparently, it turned out to be a lot of salt, carbs, and fats. So, I don't know. So, in a way, it's kind of like the weekend destroyed the week of work that I did. But we're starting again strong, I guess. So I wouldn't say it's a restart, but I would say it's definitely like an early setback. Um, yeah, I wasn't in full control of myself, so I let some things slip. But, I think that if you think about like the net, right? And this is how I'm going to get away with it. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm back on track. I'm refocused. It wasn't a 2-week binge, and it didn't break everything that I've worked so hard to achieve, right? And so I got to put it into context that it was a couple of days. Actually, realistically, it was a couple of meals. For the most part, everything else was on time, correct eating. It was fine. It's just these extra added things. That's what we want to manage. And in my case, it was enough to probably put me currently, temporarily, ballooned up to where I was before. But, I've really got to focus on my discipline and just really stick to it. But I don't know what it is, but today, just a small amount of volume I've eaten with berries and my burrito and just a few snacks has had me full, and I'm not even like I'm actually behind on my eating, which is strange enough. That's actually kind of fortunate. It means I can have a snack later on before bed. But anyway, it's a nice gray day. I don't know if you can really see there. Beautiful gray day. And it's also starting to get darker in the evenings already. It's going to start really speeding up soon, to the point where it's going to get dark during my workout, and I'll be going home with a lamp. I have actually an outdoor lamp that I'm going to be able to use. And I have snivel gear so that we can be all warm still. So I kind of feel like the only real hazard here in the city is fighting against the cold. Cold and the water, right? The frozen water in this case. As long as you can get through those things, then it's no different than being outside during the summer, fall, spring. And so aside from making sure that you're protected against the cold of the bar so you don't get contact frostbite, so you use gloves. Okay. Are there any other real true considerations as to why you shouldn't work out outside during the winter? No. Just do it. So for those people who end up blaming their inaction on the weather, there's a little kick in the butt. Anyway, we're here at the park. We're gonna go ahead and finish walking to the fit lot and get started with our jump pull-ups. All right. Hopefully it's not too bad there. And then just getting these gloves with the Versa grips on at the same time is honestly a bit of a challenge. I wish it wasn't such a challenge. But it does seem to be. Anyway, so just to give some background on what we're doing, what the workout comprises of is going to be a number of, and I still have to finish warming up by the way, but so the workout comprises of 2 or 4 different exercises spread across, divided up into supersets. And each of the supersets kind of corresponds with the pull and push type deal. So for the first superset, we go from pull up to dips. For the second superset, we're going to go from rows, inverted rows, to push-ups. So what I'm going to try to do as best I can is record myself doing the pull-ups, then go as fast over to the, now it will be cut for you, but go as fast as I can over to the parallel bars, and then do my dips, kind of all in one fluid motion. In terms of I think I'm aiming for 13 on the pull-ups, and then I'm going for 8 on the dips. And the best thing to do is just to try to do each rep with intention and focus. So in any case, we're going to go ahead and get this going with probably my belly hanging out just a tad. Just a tad bit. That's okay. That's okay. At least I'm here. Yes, I'm here. We are ready. Right there. There you have it. So now maybe I can pose the camera in such a way where I can get both in one frame. Maybe I'll do that for the second one. But this video, I'm going to record each superset so you can actually see the whole workout for every rep. Every single rep you'll see. So to save some time, I'm going to cut in between those. There we have it. So I just realized that I didn't even have my receiver plugged in, and so you guys didn't even get to really hear any of my commentary from back there. So, but in any case, we got one last set to do, one last superset, and then a good rest, and then we'll move on to rows to push-ups. And I mean, that's the whole workout. And you just do 3 supersets of each to a rep count that you figured out. All right, it takes some practice, takes a few workouts, but then you get to those rep counts and you just keep recording them, keep keeping track of them. I'm conflicted. I want to show that my knowledge, that isn't, I'm not just speaking out my butt, because obviously I've had struggles, but that I know what I'm doing a little bit. It's just a matter of committing to it. But what I wanted to share was that using these grips, these Versa grips, has been like the lat activation is just out of this world, absolutely nonsensical. So we're gonna go a little wide here. Go ahead and get it like that. Please remember, I'm 260 pounds. This is a lot for me. All right. Oh, that's halfway. Okay. Oh, the supersets are just astounding. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to rows to push-ups, and I'll just do the rows and push-ups right here. So, all right, welcome back. Hasn't been that long, maybe a minute. And we're looking at rows to pull-ups now, and that's looking like fuck, kind of want to take off my hoodie. Anyway, that's looking like come on, man. There. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, the goal here is going to be, we're looking at 15 No, let's bring it back, dial it back. Be a little bit more deliberate, and we're gonna go for 13 solid ones on the rows, and then go into 12 sounds like a good number for push-ups. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna do 3 supersets of that. So I'll see you for each one. Okay. That one's harder than that one. Not bad. Not bad. Here we go. Solid. Solid. Very solid. Got our wrist back on, our strap back on. Ready to do this again. 13, then 12, baby. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Can I even get my thumb around that and hold on to that? I guess I can. Maybe I'm meant to. That'd be interesting to feel. My hand's off center here. There we go. Okay, let's see. I barely held on to the end there. Whew. Oh, okay. Okay, fucking last set. Dude, my everything feels so pumped right now. Like I feel unable to do things. That's just like, it's amazing. Oh my God. This pumped feeling is just, really is the best. Anyway, I want to keep it going. So the way I held it last time didn't work out for me. So we're gonna make sure to hold it the way I want to, just like this. I don't know why, but it's just easier. There we go. Shit. Okay. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right. I'll see you for the conclusion. All right, and we're back. All right, so what I would like to say would be a very successful upper body day. It's feeling kind of dark out, that's for sure. I'm pretty tired. So yeah, it's just, I was up at 4:50 this morning, got my 30 minutes of cardio in on the bike. So, the fact that I'm out here at 12 hours later at 6 at night and completing my upper body workout on the beginning of week 2 is pretty strong showing. So, it's just the beginning of week 2, so just say, you did a good job. You made it through the first week. Now you're on to the second week. You had a hiccup, but it's just a hiccup. You'll forget about it just a few minutes later. So, okay, I'm keeping this short, not for any given reason, just my arms. I can barely hold up the phone, honestly. So, oh God, so just to reiterate, just one last thing or two things before I dip out. The whole purpose, or this whole thing, is a vlog. It's a documentation of my process. I'm not trying to teach anybody anything or show anybody how to do something or anything. My point is to show kind of a journey and what that actually looks like, and just to document it through the workouts. But while weight loss is the focus of this current phase of my life, it's not going to be the constant. It's not going to be the thing that, that's the whole point. No, the whole point isn't weight loss. The whole point is health and longevity through strength. And to that end, calisthenics is the engine, the car that's driven in pursuit of that goal. And so, while it's way far down the line, I want to master my body through calisthenics as well. Calisthenics is actually something that's interesting to me. It's not just, I'm doing it because I want to lose weight. No, I'm doing calisthenics because I want to be strong through this method. And it's something I think demands a lot of respect, especially true bodyweight, aficionados. Those seemingly there's something to them. So it's the flexibility coupled with the strength and mobility, as well as just the accuracy. It's really impressive. It's something that I want to get to. So, but not just that, I want to see my muscular potential, but I want to reveal it through calisthenics. So, anyway, just want to expand on that a little bit. Also, that this is a vlog. You're going to witness times where I fail at something and times where I do well. Times where I'm not doing well. I might even fail sometime through this thing. The point is to set attainable and realistic goals and just keep working towards them. And so that's what I'm doing. In case I'm thoroughly exhausted. I still haven't even kept up with my food, so I know that part of my tiredness is purely just not a lot of food in. But we're going to be all right. In any case, I'm going to let you go here, and we'll see you for Wednesday leg day. All right.